Hello, my friends. It is nighttime. I was waiting for such a night so we could read the book God gives us nighttime. I have my outside light on so I can see the words to give to you. It's a relatively peaceful night here. Very cloudy. It rained yesterday and we finally got some cold weather, so I'm wearing long sleeves. I'm doing this video um, Thursday night, and I'll upload it Friday because I'm wearing the same shirt. Didn't want you to think that all I did was run around doing videos. um, I was doing some pumpkin earlier. If some of you are watching that one's not just for kids, but the story time is for kids. And I wanted to wait till I could be outside where you could see that it was dark around me. I'm outside on my porch. Rain, so I have a little pillow under me. This is an outdoor pillow we have, but it got wet. Even outdoor furniture gets wet, like the one I'm sitting in. So, but I also have to wait for a peaceful night. So I wanted to be able to finish this little series of books that my mother read to me. Uh, she was always reading to us, and like I've said many times before, that is one reason that I love reading so much. And then God blessed me with a husband that is blind, legally blind, he cannot see. And I am able to read to him all the time. He even likes to go on YouTube and watch the videos of when I've read. So thank you very much, honey. My best friend's mother moved on to Michigan yesterday. I prayed for her and she got there safely. So I'm going to miss her, but she has family that she is going to be ministering to and being with. So without further ado, let us read. God gives us nighttime. This is by, of course, Ruth McNaughton Hinds. Thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Proverbs 3:24. For so he giveth his beloved sleep. Psalm 127:2 in the second part. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. That is one of my favorite verses. Here's the page, and here's the girl and the boy. They're looking out at the moon. The moon is behind clouds, but it is coming out. And if video isn't running too long and it's out, I will show you my moon where I am at. The sun is going down and the daisies are sleepy. See them cover their faces with petals so bright. Good night, sleepy daisies, good night. The sun is going down and the squirrels are sleepy. Soon they'll snuggle in holes, up in trees out of sight. Good night, sleepy squirrels, good night. Here's their daisies and the squirrels. I'm surprised the kids are able to run around outside when the moon is up. My mother used to put me to bed while it was still sunshiny outside in the summertime. The sun is going down and the moo cows are sleepy. Hear their bells tinkle tink as they come home for the night. Good night, sleepy moo cows, good night. The sun is going down and the wee lambs are sleepy. See them wagging their tails as they baa their good night. Good night, sleepy lambs, good night. They obviously live on a farm. The sun is going down and the chickens are sleepy. See them tucking their heads in to hide from the light. Good night, sleepy chickens, good night. You ever heard going to bed with the chickens? They usually go to bed, as the sun goes down. By the time it's dark, they want to be inside. The sun is going down and the kittens are sleepy. See them cuddle by Mama Cat and curl right up tight. Good night, sleepy kittens, good night. I'm surprised the cat is sleeping so close to the chickens, but there you have it. The sun is going down. See the poor sleepy head? The clouds are his pillow. The sky is his bed. Good night, sleepy sun. Good night. They have a puppy. See, their moon has a little face on it. I don't know if you can see it. Ah, there you go. They always talk about that's a pretty sunset too. They always talk about the man in the moon, that you can kind of see the face on the moon when it's full, but not usually the sun. The sun has gone down and the pigeons are sleepy. Coo roo roo, hear them coo from our tall rooftop's height. Good night, sleepy pigeons, good night. The sun has gone down and the trees sound so sleepy. Hear them sigh as they sway in the wind, left and right. Good night, sleepy trees, good night. They have pigeons up on their roof. They're even telling the trees good night. The sun has gone down and my puppy is sleepy. See him warm by the fire with his eyes closed up tight. Good night, sleepy puppy, good night. There's a drawing on this side. You'd almost think it was snow, but you can see the stars in the sky there with the moon. And she's got her little basket with her dolly and his puppies by the fire. She's got a little rocking chair just her size. My mom had a rocking chair when she was young and she wanted to give it to me. And now that she's passed away, I have it. And I used to be small enough to sit in it, and now my dolls can sit in it. I can no longer. The sun has gone down, and now I am sleepy. I'll pick up my toys and go softly upstairs. I'll put on my pajamas and then say my prayers. I'll climb into bed and close my eyes tight. Good night, Mommy and Daddy. Good night. This must be her Mommy and Daddy's faces. She's climbing into bed. She's got her doll in her chair. And the little sign by the bed says, God is near me while I sleep. That's very nice to know. And now it is nighttime, but God isn't sleeping. He watches the daisies, squirrels, chickens, and cows. He watches the lambs, kittens, puppies, and pigeons. He watches the trees, yes, and even the sun. And me and my family and friends, everyone. Good night, dear God. Good night. Here she is on her, she's got a brass bed. There's the moon outside. And that is the end of that book. It might be her bedtime story there. And there's her on the back in her pajamas. The back of this book. Who wants to read this book when it's daylight outside? So there is the end of that series of books. God gives us water. God gives us sunlight. God gave us Jesus. And God gives us nighttime. And now I was able to read it to you in the night. Let's see if we can get the moon up here. Ah, there it is. There's the moon. It's trying to peek out there. It's not making it very well. Big clouds kind of hiding it. But there you go. We finished this series of books and we will read another one soon. I hope you're enjoying your weather wherever you are, be it fall. It's fall here. That's my favorite season. And enjoy knowing that God doesn't sleep. He's watching over you. And not in a creepy way. He is taking care of you. And see how peaceful this little girl is? She doesn't have to worry when she goes to sleep. Because she knows that God is taking care of her. And here she has gone to sleep on the cover of the book. Her puppy left the fire and he's next to her and she's sleeping, and there's the moon and she got to see it. Sometimes when you're a little kid you don't get to see the moon except in picture books like this until you get old enough to actually go outside and see it, which is kind of a bummer because sometimes it's very beautiful at night. the best time to see stars is on a night when there is no moon. Um, because you can see the moon is very bright and you can see some. Let's show you. He's trying to peek out there. He's trying to peek out. He's coming out there a little bit. Let's see if he comes out a little. Oh, he's coming out a little. Let's turn the porch light off and there we go. There he's trying to come out there. And he's peeking behind that cloud. Well, now you can't see me. Well, I hope you have a good night. Nighty night. Sleep tight.